I mean, I've also been doing my Instagram a lot longer than my YouTube. So, like, I have like 6 years. It'll be 6 years. And plus, I like that I can see who's in chat. And if I don't want them in chat, it's great. There, I can have more control. I can have more control over my Pinterest, my Insta, my Facebook. You know, I can have even my book club. Like I have more control over that than my YouTube because your YouTube it just goes insane. Where like the trolls, take the trolls just take over, and it's just like, oh my goodness, man. Like they'll spam you and say all this shit and start crap, and I'll be like, dude, what the heck, I'm not gonna miss that either. I'm not saying is that I'm not going to go on live and just, talk and say, hey, this is what's going on. But I mean, before the fall high. But that's what I'm saying is that it's just, the dynamic is weird. They're relentless too. They're inseparable. But I mean, I would be lying if I said it didn't give you a thick skin because it really did. Like, it just makes you see stuff on a whole different, like, going through what I went through being a YouTuber, it changes your life, I mean, it makes you appreciate and see things in a whole different light, and that's when they're growing in the healing, because I've been doing my Instagram longer than I've been doing my YouTube. So, but I'm just saying is that it definitely changes you because, I mean, the trolls just disgusting, toxic. I need non-toxic people in my life, as I need good people in my life. I don't need toxic, lying, cheating idiots, in my life, because there's been too much toxic, and that helped me heal. And that's why I'm so thankful. I'm gonna, No, this is my Insta makeup. No, we are not wearing makeup. This is Insta makeup. One of my favorite filters. No, this is a cool filter. No, I'm not wearing makeup. No. I rate the leaves today. No. I will probably not wear makeup tomorrow either, because when I come back tomorrow from my job searches and stuff, I'm going to be doing leaves too, so probably not. So no. It's fun Insta makeup. But I like the black kitty. That's so cute. The cartoon kitty. I like it. But no, I am not wearing makeup. I don't wear makeup all the time. I wear it sometimes, especially once I start my job, obviously. And coloring my hair to look, like a human. There's a couple places actually. There's a brewery, there's a cafe here and stuff. And I don't know. I gotta look around some more. So see what my options are, really, So I'm excited about that. So I have to look up other places too, just to see. So I'm excited about that. Because I have grays, actually. But thank you. I actually have grays in my hair. You really can't tell. I actually have grays in my hair. Like, you see? Silver. Grays, man. You see the grays? I have grays in my hair, like, right there. Thank you for saying my hair looks nice, very sweet. But yeah, I want to, like, color it. Because I dyed it black, like, months ago. When I was going through, the fake J being mean and saying the shit that they said. So, and my hair thankfully is getting longer, so thank God for that, because my hair grows fast, thankfully. But yeah, so a lot is changing. Yeah, a lot is changing. Right, I know. They do, right? Right, I know, Barb. They do. But you know what? We're not going to let them do that anymore. No stress allowed, right? No toxic shit allowed now. Like, no, it's just healing and growing, you know. I'm going to make more soup. I miss hanging out with you guys on my Insta, though. I can understand why Hunter likes doing it, more so than YouTube. Oh my gosh, Barb, Hunter made more music. I am so happy. So happy about that. Can you believe October is almost over? Where did it go? October is, I'm going to sound like Dr. Seuss. October is literally almost over. Like, where did it go? That's just crazy to me. You don't. Do you? Now I'm going to sound like YouTube. Do you put the bell on? Do you put my bell on for my lives? I know. Oh, I cannot wait, man. I can't wait till he starts so I can sit there and watch his Instagrams and stuff. Oh, yeah. I can't wait for the music videos, too. Oh, my goodness. And he's going to be on tour, so maybe I'll be able to go see him. I hope. I'd love that, to go watch him on a concert in VIP. I love that. Really? I haven't really either. Honestly. But, I mean, raking the leaves was actually kind of relaxing, so I can't wait to do most of my yard tomorrow. Because it's supposed to be decent out. I guess my sister-in-law said it's supposed to be decent out. So, which I'm happy about. Because then I gotta go get candy for trick or treat, dude. I gotta go buy candy for trick or treating too. Do you? Okay. Yeah, you might have to check. Really? Is he really giving it for Tennessee? Well, see, Barb, Tennessee to where I am, that's a way. But Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Columbus, that's like 2 hours. But I've never been to Tennessee. I love Tennessee. Is he really? Oh. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see his new pictures too? Oh, I swear that man ages like whiskey. He gets finer and finer with age. Oh my gosh, I just fall more in love with him. I fall more and more in love with him, I swear. He's 33 years old and he's gorgeous. Oh, man. Travel, really? Wow. Does it really? Oh, my gosh. He would definitely do that, wouldn't he? He's the sweetest, isn't he? Don't you think he's the sweetest? Nice. So you're really cool. You have to tell me about it, girl. It's awesome. A whole vacation. Sweet. That's awesome, right? Vacations are a good thing. See, that's what I found weird. Thank you for saying that, by the way. I don't know what to say your name. But that was weird when the fake Jay was saying is I took off a whole week of work and then I have a whole thing of vacation in November, asking for you on vacation. That was cringy. That was red flags going off in my head going, wait a minute. Like, how could you take off a whole week to take care of your mom and then have vacation in November? So there was red flags just going off in my head. Like, that doesn't make any sense, man. Taylor Swift, where's Hunter's museum, man? Where's Hunter Hayes' museum? He needs one. We need to get Hunter Hayes a museum. We do. Why doesn't Hunter have a museum? Right? Like I said, that didn't make any sense to me. That fake Jay, that made no sense to me. Like the whole storyline in itself, because this was the one that lied about the getting fired from CBS and all their crock of bullshit, as y'all know if y'all been with me for that. All this fake story bullshit he was making up wasn't making any sense. And so I put all the puzzle pieces together, speaking of Hunter, put all the puzzle pieces together, I'm like, wait a minute. And I was putting the times they were waking up and then supposedly coming home, because I know exactly what time Jay gets out of work and comes home. Right, Barb? Thank you. So I was starting to put the puzzle pieces together. I'm like, this doesn't sound anything like Jay. Like, whatsoever. Okay? Like, not even in the slightest. Okay? So that's why I found it to be really weird. And that's when the red flags, like I said, all the bogus bullshit storylines, the made up women, the story, it made no fucking sense. And then the fake people came in there claiming they were his friends. I'm like, dude, I'm not believing any of this at this point. Like, it just was one thing after another after another. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? Especially the drinking part. The big red flag, excuse me. The big red flag for me was the drinking. When they started mentioning the drinking part, I'm thinking, Jay drinks, but he's not a drunk. Okay? Because Jay also had kidney surgery. All right? Kidney problems. He could drink, he just can't drink like a fish. Okay? So when they kept mentioning drinking, I'm like, wait a minute. Because they were coming up as belligerent, drunk, as y'all know, smug, whatever. And I'm like, this doesn't sound anything like Jay. So, that's what I'm saying is. That's what I'm saying is. Because I'm saying is that I believe that Jay would. Exactly. That's what I'm saying too. Is that I definitely believe that the real Jay would come see me, text me, and call me. So, yeah, that was obviously not the real Jay. Just like I said before with the fake Instagram and Twitter, Jay doesn't do social media. Jay watches Gaming Grumps and he watches me, and that's it on YouTube. That's it. He's very sweet. He's very shy. He's very introverted and keeps to himself. So the whole bullshit panel bullshit, no. He doesn't know who Jessica is, doesn't know who Purple Glitter is. I was putting all the puzzle pieces together because that Jay was a clout chaser. And all the stupid idiots were believing it. And I'm thinking to myself, I know the real Jay. I love the man. I dated the man. We shared a lot together. I shared, you know what I mean? Exactly. Right, exactly. But that was another red flag for me. That was another very big red flag for me was he wouldn't talk to some bitch who thinks she's the Carmen Sandiego of YouTube and go on panel and talk about us. Or talk to the Midwest heifer. Okay? Or any of that. So that's where it didn't make any sense because that Jay was such a clout chaser. I'm like, wait a minute, because we all know who the clout chaser was, and it wasn't Jay. We all know who it was. We all know who the main clout chaser was, everybody. We all know this, right? So right? Exactly. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Exactly. That's what I'm saying is like who wants to have a conversation? So they made up some bull crap about that PG was gonna sit there and pay Jay. Like Jay would never, man. So that whole storyline was made up, like all of it. So there was storyline after storyline, and now I'm really thinking of Hunter. Storyline after storyline after storyline after storyline. They just kept making up stories at this point. That's all that they kept doing. I was like, are you kidding me right now? So when you started adding it up, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So once I had put all the puzzle pieces together with the fake Jay for 10 months, like, oh my gosh, for 10 months, thinking My real CVS Air Force man would never say nor do any of that. Period. Enough. Okay. So that's when I started putting all of it together. And I'm like, wow. I'm thinking, this is not Jay. This is not Jay. And so that morning that I figured it out, and we know when we called, the fake Jay out, he just, had a tantrum. But, oh my gosh. But that's what I'm saying is that's where I found it unbelievable was because Jay wouldn't do any of that because it was a fabricated, made-up story. They were making up fake storylines from the get-go. The great news is now that the fake Jay is out, the fake Instagram and Twitter, no one's going to believe any of it now. Nobody, Like, all the fake stories and the bitches and whatever on top of that, it's all just going to fizzle away. You know what I mean? And there'll be no content for that. They'll have to find other people to make content about because they won't be able to do it, you know what I mean? Because I'll be busy doing other stuff and, of course, hanging out with you guys on my Insta. Can't go live on my TikTok yet. Can't go live on my Pinterest yet, but, Well, yeah, that too. I'm just saying is that I don't believe that Jay would do that. I don't believe Jay would say and do any of that too, of course. I'm just saying is that now that we know that none of that shit's true, the women and all of that, right? We all now know, Rosebud's community, whatever, that it's not true. Because it came to light. So we all know Jay never said, done, or did any of that. CVS Air Force man never did any of that. So that also helps too. Like that's definitely going to help me heal because himself doesn't think that, didn't say that, doesn't feel that way. It makes me feel better, Right, exactly, pretty much. I mean, the trolls have, but now they have not. But like I said, now they have nothing. I broke the pattern once I figured out that wasn't Jay. You know what I mean? So now they're mad because I put the puzzle pieces. Oh yeah, because it also makes me feel so much better that the real, CVS Air Force man never said that. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm taking my power back. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And especially with therapy and going to church and getting my job, like actually glowing up, getting my teeth done, like just changes. Growth, healing. Like I really sound like Hunter tonight, don't I? Which is not a bad thing, but I do. But I'm ready for it because after the 10 months of the pain, hurt, lies, that I'm just ready to just, like you said, the clarity and the closure because from that fake Jay, because the real Jay never said any of that, which I'm thankful for. Don't get me wrong. So I'm getting the info that I need this week. I'm going to be doing virtual therapy. So I don't know yet. I'm going to be doing virtual therapy so that I can do it from home. Because after I get home from work, yeah, I know. So my health insurance actually pays for it. Cha-ching! Like, yeah, right? Awesome. So I called today, which I'm very proud of myself for, by the way. Thank you. I called today to get all the info that I needed and everything, and they were so sweet, so kind, and just they helped me get to where I needed to be, and they're giving me all the info that I need right away so you can start your therapy ASAP, So I can't wait for that. I actually really can't. I actually really cannot wait for therapy because after these 10 months, oh my, God. So I think I could forgive Glenn, but I need a lot of therapy for that. Even within a year and 10 months, a lot has happened. But I'm just ready to just like heal. I'm ready to heal. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not, but I want to need the tools from a professional woman to say, okay, why don't we try this? Like, give me challenges, a diary that I want, start writing my diary and just like, do all that. I'm so ready. What I need, So I'm just ready for that, pretty much. I'm so happy that it's virtual, though. Like, I could just sit there, Oh, right. So much trauma. Unfortunately, which is sad to say. I'm gonna have to work. Well, I don't know, because like I said, I have to be out of work by the time my daughter gets out of school. So probably part-time. Or at least until she gets home from school. So like the morning on. So I'm probably full-time, but I'm just saying is that I need to be home before she's home from school. So, but I definitely think that it'd be good too. Because like I said, if I do my to have fun, to tell you about the day, and say, hey, guess what? We can talk about the book, right? And just do more endeavors, and share more happy, healthy, positive, good shit, It's like, oh. But I'm ready for that. And I know that, with my amazing therapist. Really. Yeah, I think I'm going to do part-time too. I don't think I'm going to do full-time fully yet. Like, I think I'm just going to do part-time for now. Because I kind of have to, because I have to be home, for when my daughter gets home from school. So I don't want to jump right into full-time because after power streaming for 10 months, yeah. Like, I mean, yeah. The book is called Life and Other Inconveniences, and it's about a person that has cancer. It says, Emma London never thought, I'm going to read you guys the back of it, okay? Emma London never thought she had anything in common with her grandmother, Genevieve London. The regal old woman came from wealthy New England stock, but that didn't protect her from life's cruelest blows. The disappearance of her young son, followed by the premature death of her husband. Oh yeah, some of it's dark. But Genevieve rose from those ashes and built a fashion empire and respected the world over, bearing her grief in her work, even when it meant neglecting her other son. When Emma's own mother died, her father abandoned her on Genevieve's doorstep. The monarch took her and reluctantly raised her until Emma got pregnant her senior year of high school. Genevieve kicked her out with nothing but the clothes on her back. But Emma took with her the most important London possessions, the strength and the just to survive, but to thrive. And indeed, Emma had built a wonderful life for herself and her teenage daughter, Riley. We can learn from this, everybody. So what is Emma to do with Genevieve? When Genevieve does the only thing Emma never expected of her, and after not speaking to her for nearly 2 years, decades, calls and asks for help. Ooh, so yes, it's really good. I'm on chapter, is it 9? I'm on chapter 9. So It's really good. So y'all want to join my favorite book club? Please do. It's Val Loves Roses 85. Love, love, love. It's sad and inspiring, you know? It's like sad and inspiring and moving, you know what I mean? And motivational, so it's kind of everything. Sort of kind of everything, right? But bad, but good. You know, it's a page turner. I read really fast, you know. I'll be done with this probably this week. But club, everybody. On Fable, I love it. There's a community. We have an awesome community there too. Like I'm building a community. Pinterest, my Pinterest, my Insta, my Fable, and my TikTok. So, I read more than Emerlyn does. I read more than she does. I can promise you that right now. I read so much more than she does. I read a lot more than Amber does. I can promise you. Faster too, because I had to learn to be a fast reader when I went to Tony and Guy for 4 years.
This is Enchanted Roses.
So yeah, I love reading. Like I said, I'm like the human bell. I love reading. I love when Jay and them used to buy me books. It was the sweetest romantic thing ever. They buy me jewelry and books and whatever and say, "Here, baby, I love you," and just buy me books and the sweetest. Yeah, but Amber could never read like me. Man, it is chilly, and I'm not talking about Amber's. What's my all-time favorite book? Oh my gosh, this is Debbie McComber. It's about a wedding. It's about getting married. And I forget the name. I'll have to show you guys. I'll have to find it. It's a Debbie McComber. I love her. It's about getting married. Obviously. Do it. My soup, everybody. Yummy.
Oh,
Look
we're
at
having
how
round
cute
two.
this is. Do you guys see how cute this is? Can you guys see how cute this is? Soup is good, man. And I am hungry because I worked so much today outside, because I'll be hungry tomorrow too. Oh, so do I. Me too. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm sorry. It's being wonky. Oh, yes. Every day is good for soup, man. I know why. Plus, it's going to rain tonight. That's why. It's going to rain tonight. Why it's doing that. Yeah, it's going to rain. At least I got half of the yard done. Now I got to get the other half of it done tomorrow. But I got a good chunk of it done. Let me set y'all down. It's going to rain tonight. Tuesday. Just crazy to me. I need to finish the rest of them tomorrow. So yes, hi little man. Do you guys want to say hi to Pumpkin? Hi, sweetie, come here. Doing? Say hello. Say I just woke up from. Say hi, Pumpkin Hunter Pie. Say hi, everybody. Instagram family. It's not the YouTube, it's Insta. Thank you. Isn't he adorable? He's 4. He's getting his other shots November 1st before I go to the dentist. He's a healthy boy, which makes me very happy. His blood work came back good. He's all healed up from getting fixed. Now he just has to get, I think, 2 more shots in November, and then he'll be good. One of my most favorites. 2 chicken noodle and cream of broccoli. And like the potato was the potato, broccoli, cheddar, whatever. That was good. Yeah, broccoli cheese. Yeah. I love the potato broccoli cheese too, but I like broccoli cheese too. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I love broccoli. I love cauliflower too. I want to get like a blender so I can just cream it because I love creamy soups. I don't like chunky soups. I love creamy soups. I just love soup. My mom does too. Yeah, the broccoli cheese. Oh, yeah. That's my mom's favorite too. Oh, I love them too. And my comfort, though, is my tomato because my mom always used to. I love tomato soup. Oh, my God. It's so good. They make decent soup. Because I've also been trying to eat more too. So if you guys can tell, I'm actually gaining weight in my face. Like, this is not a filter. Other than my Insta makeup, I'm actually gaining weight in my face. And then again, they're decent. It's decent prices, yeah. Oh, that's why it's doing that. I'm sorry. I'll have to reconnect it. You can never pay enough for soup. Dude, soup is good. I must have done that after I walked to the store. My Jessica Simpson moment, everybody. Oh my gosh, you guys. What are y'all thinking about the Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake, like, drama going on? Because holy shit. I want to get her book. I really, really want to get her book.
And I also...
Justin Timberlake, and because, after what I found out what Justin did to Britney, oh, it makes me think so many different things about him right now. Things either. Have you? Yeah, I have too. But I really, really want to get it. I really want it. I really, really want to read it. Are you team Britney or are you team Justin? Really? Wow. Is she really? Well, that would explain his attitude, right? Did she really? That would explain his attitude, right? And that explains a lot. Really? Really? Wow. Because, oh yeah, I'm team Britney. I am team Britney, baby. I am so team Brit, for real. After everything that I've heard of, Justin Timberlake, oh my, it makes me look at him completely different. And have you guys ever dibble-dabbled into how he fell in love with Jessica Biel? You want to talk about toxic as shit? Only invested because I will take the Britney, Justin, Jessica Biel shit over Girl World any day because holy fuck, man. Then like with the Eugene and CUNY, oh my gosh, it's so sad. But no, I'll tell you what. About supposedly pretty much like it was clingy as shit, right? Like begging for him to love her. Like it was very interesting. Yeah. Supposedly he wasn't into her. Or he didn't love her in the beginning. I was like, no shit, man. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I haven't dibble-dabbled anymore into from from my timeline too, but I'm like, wow, like I'm gonna watch some more of this because it's not Girl World, right? And like I said, Eugenia, what do you think about the Eugenia Cooney? What are your thoughts about Eugenia Cooney on YouTube right now between Britney Spears and Justin and Eugenia Cooney? Pretty much going viral. Yeah, you will, for real. I think you should. Because I am like fully invested, but I'm so fully invested with Britney. Like I'm so team Britney all the way. You know what I mean? Like she is now healing too because she's been through a lot of shit too. I agree. I definitely agree with that. She needs prayer. She needs help. Oh my gosh, like it's so sad. I agree with you on that. She doesn't. I mean, would you really call her an influencer and a vlogger? I mean, could you honestly call her that? As I don't think that, I have a daughter, so I'm very like, holy shit, man. Like, I have a daughter. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm not cool with that, man. No. Oh, Lordy, it's Jordy. I love him, by the way. Been watching him to keep up with Eugenia because holy crap. I don't think she is, right? I mean, no offense, but can we really call her that? Can we honestly really call her that? Because I don't think we can. Oh, I love him. He is really funny. And then Willow Davis, love him with Amerler. Love Willow Davis. Tell you what. And so is Zachary Michael. All right. And Zachary Michael, love him. And the ankle, right? He's cool. Check him out. His name is Jordan. Love him. Been watching him for I think it's a couple weeks. Love him. And he reacts to Amber. Oh my gosh. So good. And he just like popped up. Jordan popped up in the ankle, popped up in my time. I'm like, who is this, man? Been watching him every morning, his uploads and stuff. His subscribers are growing. He's very consistent with his content. And in the YouTube world, that's a good thing. That's all I have to say about that. Consistency is everything. I mean, in any social media, whatever, unless you're trying to make a career out of it. I mean, people get invested, they like to hear about your life. I mean, people like to know what's going on. Because once you build a relationship with somebody, they want to know what's going on, what you're doing, how you're feeling, with, little bits and pieces, right? Now, it's kind of weird to go from a vlogger, influencer, creator to I'm just going to go back to me, but we're going to do my Insta and just hang out, right? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying that at all. No. I am not saying that ever. I mean, I'm so thankful that I mean, very, very thankful for that. But I mean, it's so, I would be lying if I said it's not overwhelming because it is. Because when I became the influencer creator, whatever, on YouTube, like, oh my gosh, like my followers on my Pinterest, my TikTok, and my Insta, just like, I was like, wow. And I'm not saying I'm not thankful for it, but I wasn't used to it. It was very overwhelming. It's very overwhelming. And so you're like, wow, how do I handle this, man? But in some weird way or another, like, you kind of become used to it where you're just like, oh, cool, I got another follower. Awesome, right? I mean, it's or my book club. Why didn't I say my book club? Or like my book club. It's so awesome to get followers of people that follow you back because it's such a great feeling to say, oh, they give a shit, man. They care. So I love that having communities You know, my Insta, my TikTok, my Pinterest, my Fable. What I've been through in 10 months, though, it humbles the crap out of you. Because, I mean, never in like 10,000 years did I ever think I'd even have as many following me on my Insta as I do now. My TikTok, which I'm getting followers every day, anyways. And even my Pinterest, I'm like, oh my gosh, And even my Fable. So, my communities that are not YouTube. I mean, okay, I'm not saying all of it's bad, but YouTube is like the most toxic. Well, I shouldn't say that to Twitter, but I'm just saying is that girl world is toxic as shit. And those trolls just, some communities aren't and some communities are. It just depends. Like I said, not everything that I watch is girl world related. So some of the communities that I'm in on my YouTube is not toxic at all, which I need and which I love. So it has nothing to do with, to where I'm watching it now as a regular person. Like I'm watching my YouTube as a regular person. Even though, yes, I know. I mean, the great thing is that I changed my name, so it's not whatever they were before, right? So the fact that I rebranded again, that also helps because most people can say, hey, wait a minute, isn't that what's her name? And they, in YouTube world, you forget, I watch like the mini cooking, the people versus food. I watch like the homestead one. I watch like I watch podcasts. I love podcasts, right? Like Pod Meets World, Devil Morshire, Ned's Declassified, right? Oh my gosh. Love, love, love. The Osbournes, Good Mythical Morning. I mean, think of, right? I mean, of course, I watch like different reactors for Girl World, but I'm saying that I watch stuff completely different from Bob Ross and watch other different stuff prior to that. Yeah, I do. I mean, I keep up with Girl World. It's just so great to not be a creator in it. Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way. It's nice to, not be a part of Girl World. Or, excuse me, that was hot. Or be associated with it. Isn't it though? I love it. I love it. The tiny cooking is so relaxing. It is very cute. So I love watching stuff like that. Like the most relaxingest shit in the world, Like anything that or everything that has nothing to do with Girl World. I love people versus food. Oh my god. I love it. Love watching people versus food. Love watching Good Mythical Morning.
Yes.
Like I said, podcasts, I love podcasts because they're so awesome to listen to, Relaxing to talk to or to listen to. Like I love podcasts. They're awesome. So a lot of it has nothing to do with Girl World. But, that's just me. I mean, after living through the shit with Girl World, oh no. Hold on, man. I think my neighbors are making noise. Hold on. This is bugging me. Hold on. I can't see though. Yeah, it's just my neighbors, y'all.
It's okay. It's just my neighbors.
What? It's not odd. No. I mean, you do you. That's a very odd thing. What? No, not really. Dude, I love Bob Ross, man. I actually want to learn to paint too. I do. I want to cross stitch paint, learn to sew. and crochet. I want to do all of that too. Like I want to actually start doing that on top of my book club. Read more. So yeah. There's nothing wrong with odd. You know. They have some weird, cool, odd stuff on Insta too. Like they have like this cool 90s. They have like this cool 90s Instagram thingy. It's really cool. But it makes you feel really old. Where you're just like, oh man. Where they just like age you. We were like, am I really that old? Then you're like, oh yeah. No one would be epic though, because the weird thing is my subscribers keep climbing. Which I'm doing. But where'd it go? Where did it go? That it just keeps climbing, which is weird actually. Really weird. But it's climbing for some reason or another. I don't know. Not yet. 1.8K. 1.8K. We are getting there. We are actually fast approaching there. We're not yet. We are getting there. We are fast approaching, pretty much. We're just not there. Oh, pretty much, yeah. But I just feel bad because if I do a live, I'm not going to keep it up because, you know, with stupid reactors and shit, you know. If I do a live, I'm not going to keep it up because I'm not a creator anymore. So I'm not going to sit there and keep it up and be like, oh my gosh, like especially with yesterday, because people sit there and just, you know, dibble dabble into it and be like, oh, you know. But I don't know. They do. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, they like to dibble dabble and say, oh, I'm going to sit there and mess with, you know. They're trying to put your life together. It's like, good luck with that when they don't even know who you are. It's like, I'm like, if you don't even know me in person, don't even try to talk about me. And you know how trolls love to think they know you. Right? What? That's yeah. So you mean so they can't do it? That's a good idea. What if I even do shorts, like I said? If I even do that. If I even do that. Because I mean, honestly, between therapy and then doing my job and stuff like that and taking care of my daughter, like if I even have time for that, you know? You like my girl world shirts? Thank you. Do you really? Oh, they're so easy. You like them, really? Well, it's good to know you. You really like them. Wow. Well, thank you for that. Thank you. I made that from my other cell phone. Yeah. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, guys, we're getting there. Look. We're getting there. Weirdly enough. Well, I'm glad you guys appreciate them because sometimes they're really, really not easy to come up with. Huh, I wonder. You love them. Oh, that's good. Did it make you laugh? I would hope. Oh, no.